Right, I'm ready. I'm ready to deliver my top 20 cover versions of the 90s, but not all the way. I'm going to do 23 to 11 and then leave you waiting. So get ready for pop and dance. Get ready for confusion and dismay when I don't mention your favourite one. There are very few male vocalists within my whole countdown, as you probably gathered. A lot of them are pop and dance, so you won't get any of your indie cover versions or anything like that. Is there any indie in there? I don't think there is. That said, let's start with number 20, and it is No More Tears, Enough Is Enough by Kim Mazel and Jocelyn Brown. I know, it's a lot of fun. It's a cover version of a 1979 song by Donna Summer and Barbra Streisand, but in 1994, Kim Mazel and Jocelyn Brown, took it into the top 20, I believe. Yes, they took it into the top 20 of the UK charts, and it's a lot of fun. And it looks like it's taking place in a hen do that's taking place in Bananarama's Moving On video. Not a bad thing. Number 19 on my countdown is Quartz featuring Dina Carroll and It's Too Late. Too Late being a oh god, I confused myself then because I was like, Carole King, hang on, Dina Carroll, have I got the right name? And you could probably see it in my face, but it is a Carole King song from 1971, a double A side with I Feel the Earth Move from the Tapestry album, and this is from the Quartz and Dina Carroll album. I can't remember his name, but anyway, that was a hit in 1991 and great song. 18 on my countdown is a song I mentioned quite a lot, and it's not actually, hang on, there we go. It is Ça plane pour moi, terrible pronunciation, by Layla K. That pronunciation was alright. A 1977 hit for Plastic Bertrand. Layla K did not have a hit with this in 1993 when it was released, for reasons unknown, probably because a lot more songs sold more than it in the week and it got no support. Why is it doing this? It's going down there. Not dealing. 17 on my countdown is Broken English by Sunscreen. Broken English is a Marianne Faithfull song from 1979/1980 on an album 79. Hit the charts in 1980. Sunscreen took it into the top 20 in 1993. Is that the right way around? No. So there it is, the right way around. And I like this song a lot. Boom, there we go. 16 on my countdown. This might confuse you. Baby Baby by Corona. Is that a cover version? Yes, it is a cover version. It is a cover version of a 1991 song by Joy and Joyce. But Corona took it, owned it, took it into the top 10 of the UK singles chart in 1995. And it's still a anthem. And then I think it was Sunblock covered it later on. Not as good. That's the definitive version. Ooh, I'm breaking my own rules. I'm doing an honourable mention halfway through because when I formed my countdown, I didn't really put a lot of thought into it. I just rammed a load of songs in there that I like. And this song was in, and then it was out, and then it was in, and then it was out. And it's out, but how could I not mention Staying Alive by Entrance? No number related to this. This is not in my countdown, but it's getting mentioned anyway. I discounted this. I did a vote on Instagram voting story thingy ages ago, and it was deemed a sample, not a cover. But One day you wake up and it's a sample, one day you wake up as a cover. Meh. Either way, it's a great song. It's not in my countdown, but it's being mentioned as 15.5. 15.5, not a number. 15 on my countdown, however, is Don't You Worry About a Thing by Incognito. A hit in 1992 for Incognito. It was originally by Stevie Wonder in 1973. And I think this version always reminds me of Summer in 1992 when it came out. And I think that the vocal on this is extraordinary. Really, it just reminds me of Summer, and it's one of my favourite vocals on any track ever. And there it is, at number 15 on my countdown. Number 14 on my countdown is It's a Fine Day by Opus 3. Opus 3 took this high into the UK chart in 1992. In 1983 it was originally recorded by Jane, just Jane, as an a cappella song, but then Opus 3 with Kirsty Hawkshaw on vocals did this, and great song. Kirsty Hawkshaw then did it herself again later on, I think in the mid-2000s, and also Orbital sampled it on Halcyon, which you may know from the end of Mean Girls. And if that's an excuse to watch Mean Girls, that's a great thing. Number 13 on my countdown. Do you know what? I only own this song on cassette. It is Am I the Same Girl by Swing Out Sister. Always moderately freaked out these days when I've only got a song on one format. That's how I measure my life. It was originally by Barbara Acklin in 1960, looking for the number 8. But Swing Out Sister took it into the UK charts in 1992. This is also a song of the summer. Every year, look at the fruit in her hair. How does it not remind you of summer? It's actually a fairly sizable hit in the US as well. I reliably read off Wikipedia. So that's number 13 on my countdown. 12 on my countdown. Kim Mazel again. Was That All It Was? I feel if Kim Mazel had sang Was That All It Was in a slightly Mancunian accent, it probably would have come across a little less smooth. It was originally by Gene Khan. I didn't know that. I didn't know that until I googled it 10 minutes ago. I just knew it was a cover version. From 1979, a disco song, but Kim Mazel covered it in 1990 and had a moderate hit with it. And, interesting story, if you find this an interesting story, otherwise this is a boring story. I tweeted Kim Mazel years ago and said, oh my god, this is such an amazing song, thank you so much for making it. And she replied very graciously saying, and to think I had to fight the record company on this release. So I replied saying, well, I'm really, really grateful you won then. And she replied, no, I didn't win. I didn't want to release the remix. I wanted to release another version of it. And I was like... And then she said, but they were right. So, me, record company, Kim, all in agreement that this is a great song. And hopefully you are too, because it's number 12 on my countdown. Number 11 on my countdown. This is like 10 amazing songs, all missing out in the top 10 position, but it's a good top 10. And number 11 on my countdown is Clock. Whumph. There it is. Slightly complex because it's only a cover version as far as the chorus is concerned, and they add an H at the end of it, but Tag Team did Whoomp. There it is, in 1993. But then Clock did Whoomp. There it is, in 1995. And it was a fairly sizable hit of the summer in 1995. And I've just listened to it now and did the bit of recording, and I was like, oh, it's such a good song. It's so much fun. I like fun songs. I don't like miserable songs. I like fun songs. And there it is, number 11 on my countdown. Clock. Whoomp. There it is. I was going to do some honourable mentions as well, songs that aren't in it at all. So I know a lot of you are expecting Pet Shop Boys Go West, but I don't really like the song. It's not in my countdown at all. I considered putting Sunita's Supreme EP in, but no, that's not in my countdown at all either. Tori Amos's Smells Like Teen Spirit, great cover version. It's not featured in my countdown because it wasn't a single. Rozala's Losing My Religion. Now that's going to get a lot of hate, isn't it? But I think it's a great song, but also does not make my top 100 or indeed my top 10. I'm looking at my top 10 now. Oh, it's good. Oh, have I got them in the right order? Who can say? I can say it's my countdown. But yeah, coming up next week, the top 10. Any guesses? Any predictions? It's really obvious. Some of the stuff is really obvious. Yeah, you're gonna know that one. Oh, you might not know that one. You could probably guess that one. You'll definitely guess that one. People would be angry with me if I didn't include that one in it. That one might sideswipe you. That's really obvious. Did I really put that one so high? Oh, that's number 1. No, you can't.